G'day everyone and welcome to episode 80, a special episode where we start off today with a ride through. So I just wanted to show off what we've pretty much designed so far in this ride and how far we've gotten. If you want to check out any of these previous builds, they're all uploaded, they're all there. So you're pretty much up to date with how far we've gotten with this ride. I'm pretty shocked that we've made it to 80 episodes. Like when I first started this, it was initially just going to be something I built by myself. Like I've never done a Let's Build series or whatever you wanted to call it. So I didn't really know what to do, but it's pretty much been you guys every week that has pretty much come back and watched each week and watched it grow and grow and grow. It's really weird to like look back over the park now and be like, damn, this is so close to being finished. I'm not going to set any deadlines of when I think I'm going to finish it because, that stuff gives me anxiety. But I can see the finish line in sight, but obviously don't want to start saying stuff and jinx it. So thought I'd treat you guys to just this quick ride through to show what we've done. Obviously, we've got to go back over all this and move stuff around and fix it all up as we finish. But this is just the ride through and then the building of the church. So I think I've landed on a nice balance of destruction here where it is all laid out. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I pretty much approached this as if Movie World came to you and said, look, we can't change the ride layout, but we can update the scenery sort of vibe. So we'll pretty much just be jumping around from thing to thing, and then obviously the final drop here is already completed, and then that's pretty much going to be it. This ride will be finished and then the park will be uploaded on the workshop. It's been draining hard at times, but as I've always said, like it's when I read the comments that you guys leave saying that like you're just so happy with how it's turning out and you can't wait to play it, that it just gives me that little boost. So whenever you can, I know it's annoying and cliche for a YouTuber to say it, but yeah, do leave comments because it really does help with just not losing faith in yourself when you're building. But so anyways, I knew I was going to have this church building here. I initially was going to build it as just pretty much how it is in the ride, but as you have learnt from me, I like to put my own spin on things. So I knew that I had to do something different and something a little bit crazy. So it wasn't until I was actually playing Skyrim that I stumbled across an old burnout village. I think a dragon had gone through there and destroyed the village. So it was me walking around in that burnt out building that made me think, wow, what if this continued on from the destruction and this is the transition into the town of this church has been built burnt out? Because the way I was going to approach this was I was just going to recreate the town how it is, but you got to remember that if Movie World came to you, you'd want to try to do as much as you can, and then they can pick and choose what they'd want to update. So I thought, well, this would be really cool to have a burnout building. They could just burn the existing building that they have there and let it fall into place, and then that's it, that building, because I really feel that smell of burnt timber it'd be really cool to like add that extra element of the ride and that something bad has happened and now you're moving into this ghost town that you're stumbling across. Trying to remember what I did here, so it's a bit hard to talk over it. Oh, that's right, I ended up cheating with a lot of these pieces. I initially was just going to build it one-to-one like how it was over there, but I think it worked out easier to create more destruction within the building and have less pieces. I think I'm still at around 6,000 pieces for this ride now, so sadly, I have eliminated being able to upload this ride just to the workshop, although that might be something that I attempt at another date. Obviously, this is just going to be a part of the park itself. I did want to have the bell tower still in there, as I really liked the look of it sitting on top of the thing, but obviously with it burnt out, it would have fell down. So still unsure about this part, as I wanted to have the ball at the top as if it was a sort of like metallic ball that really wouldn't burn in the fire. But yeah, so you could probably see where I was going with that, so I ended up just leaving it to the side until we finished up this this building. So I knew there was going to be a lot of rubble in there. I initially wanted to do like the church pews, and like you could see in there that the building was like completely destroyed and burning still. But the way this part of the ride works is on the right, that side is elevated, and on the left it's pretty much level. That's the part I'm really struggling with this ride, is the lip of the log flume itself, is trying to get the road, the terrain to match it, or putting rocks there, and it's trying to find that balance where it does clip with the ride, but then it sort of doesn't. So it's a hard balance to find with this thing, but obviously we're very far into this now that it's too late to change. So yeah, this is my favorite piece at the moment of most of my build in this last couple episodes, is this rubble piece. But yeah, it kind of it still does the job. So I knew I wanted to have a deck out the front, and then it obviously needed to be like a bit more destruction to what I initially had. I'm pretty sure in the next video I'll pretty much just be doing the rest of the town. Still unsure about what I'm going to do, because it's obviously smaller than the real ride. I might have to cut a couple of the buildings, but as long as we have a couple of more animatronics in there, not obviously like the people animatronics, but yeah, just I don't know, we'll get to it when we get to it. So here's just some screenshots as it's sitting in the park as it is, and I think it turned out really nice. So as I've always said, thank you so much for watching 80 episodes. The end is in sight. If you're new to this channel, do check out one of these videos and have a look. But as always, most importantly, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.